Bonjour miners, Technicals here. It's time for the weekend switch up and giveaway video. I take a look at the state of mining, the state of my equipment, and decide what to switch my rigs to. Going to take a look at profitability and speculative mining plays for both CPU and GPU. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along in this process and maybe you can extract something from it. I'll also pick the winner for last week's giveaway and give you the details on how to enter to win one of these mining stands for this week. I'm the Technicals. Let's get into it. All right, so again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, follow along in this process, follow the channel, and if you're not subscribed and don't want to subscribe, let me know why in the comments so I can change whatever it is that I'm doing to earn your subscription. Anyway, taking a look at the most profitable plays this week, no surprise, for the 5th week in a row, ZEPH is currently at the top of what to mine's calculator for most profitable GPU coin, but we're finding that Warthog is immensely more profitable. Gram, Ironfish combinations seem to be more profitable. Even mining on Cubic with GPUs seems to be more profitable. So what to mine, I don't know how relevant it is. Taking a look for profitability on GPUs over on hashrate.no. Looks like the best combination is going to be Ironfish and something else, usually Gram. Again, if you're following last week, I fell into the Gram trap. Can't get Gram off unless I send in ton. And some people coming in, they're ton fans saying like, oh yeah, well, it's worth it, ton's going up, and it is, but I'm just gonna leave what I mined on there. If it goes up to a point where it makes sense to send it off, I will. But in terms of profitability, looks like that's, again, for this week, kind of the same song and dance over and over again. If you're into chasing profitability on some of those other coins, specifically Warthog, just taking a look at ZEPH, the total volume over the past 24 hours is about just under $3,000. So the volume's not extreme. And if you look at, since it listed on ZEPH, price is kind of going down. It did this little bump, you know, over the past couple days, or between the 22nd and the 26th, but kind of going down from there. And so, you know, that's kind of, a lot of coins are doing that. I know Warthog is very popular right now on a lot of people's minds, you know, but it's really just like the best of the worst, in my opinion. In terms of my profitability, the coin itself, I don't really care what it does. It might be the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I don't really look into that, what the coins actually do, because it seems kind of useless. I'm once bitten, thrice shy on that. In terms of mining Cubic with your GPUs, it's because there's such a luck factor there. It's the more power you throw at it, the more solutions you'll get. There's really no way to calculate it since you're only getting that one payout per week. Now, if you go back and look at my channel, I've done a video every Wednesday on my CPUs showing that it has been more profitable to mine than ZEPH. So, you know, can I say the same for GPUs? I just don't know. I'd have to put the GPUs on it and see. I'm sure there's some other content out there, but I'm probably not going to go on there. If Cubic gets unprofitable to mine with CPUs, I'm going to assume that it's unprofitable to mine with GPUs. So let's take a look and see if there are any brand new coins that came out. It's been a light week. I know Zealous came out. Rapid Mining did a video on that. Check out his video on Zealous. But Zealous had a hefty, well, it had a pre-mine. It's got a pretty big developer fee, I think. So I just kind of stayed off of it. Now it's, you know, you can jump on it and maybe when they go to the exchange, you'll make a little bit of money, but it's really too late for me to do it now. And it's kind of pointless for me to make a video on alerting anyone else to it. Taking a look at the brand new coins per mining pool stats. These are all ASIC coins except for Idle Chain. I've not seen Idle Chain before. It's like, I've never heard of these pools before, but if we take a look at hash, okay. So maybe Idle Chain's a no. All right, so let's pick a winner. Last week you had to comment on Greater Good Mining's video. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the link in here, do it live so there's no tomfoolery. What you're gonna have to do though, if you do win, is you're gonna have to email me. I'm not reaching out to you, you gotta email me because the winner from 2 weeks ago never replied, never got an email, so he didn't win. Sorry, Charlie, but you can enter again. You'll have to watch next week on next week's Mining Switch Up channel where I pick the winner and then I'll send the stand out to you. You got to be US, you got to be Canada. I'll send it to either US or Canada. Let's go ahead and fetch. How many comments did we have? I'm not including replies. Yeah, I think you just had to say something about the video and that the technical sent you, and that's all that you had to do. So let's pick a winner right now. Tax write-off, that doesn't count because you didn't say the technical sent you. Nope. Got to do another one. The Technicals. Hell yeah, congrats, man. Amplifier Gaming, BTC, congrats, you won the stand. If you want to win a stand out of this video, all you got to do is comment on this video and say something, where you're from, US or Canada, and then also, I don't know, just say something completely unhinged. It doesn't matter what you say, just comment on this video. I'll pick a winner next week. We'll do the same thing over again. You want to win one of these mining stands, comment on this video. Because as per last week, I've been quite busy this week, so you know, leaving my rig on Nice Hash has been kind of nice. I'm not making a lot, but it's kind of nice. I don't have to worry about it too much. But anything that beats $1.66 after the fees, after the transfer, after the fees just eat you up, because if you're mining something, you have to pay those fees to get it out of there. It's just killing your profitability. ZEPH, another 20% drop on CPU coins and another 16% drop in price. So still, closer to $1 million in total volume. But is that just because it's the best of the worst? Is that what we're encountering here? I'm going to stay on Cubic. I mean, that's where I'm going this week with the CPUs. I'm going to stay on Cubic through Wednesday, and then I'll make a decision. Then, if the bleed on Cubic's price discontinues, then maybe it makes sense to just jump on ZEPH and go from there. But that's telling, I think. All right, and here's what I was looking for Narai, because I've kind of default back to Narai sometimes because it's got a lot of volume, it's got a lot of community support and whatnot, and it's been just on this downward spiral in terms of difficulty drops and price drops over the past several weeks. But if we're entering into the bull in the next 6 to 8 months, AI coins I think have a lot going for them. So I'm feeling a little spicy, to be honest with you. I'm thinking I'm going to go on Narai this week. I'm going to pull off NiceHash. I'm going to go on Narai, just mine it direct, and just kind of build my bag from there because we can see here the 7-day drop. If we expanded, okay, so difficulty drop here. This is 6 months, and you see its height here late November, and it's just been on a downward spiral since, back to kind of where it was before GPU mining got profitable again. And so I think maybe that's a good opportunity to build the bag on Narai and just kind of hang on to it in case we get back up and we see a lot of price appreciation. Just collect my yield and go from there. All right, sheesh, getting everything tuned up for Kapow with the hot temperatures outside. That was certainly a ride. So anyway, we're not pulling kind of the max on Kapow, but it's so hot outside. I imagine that more and more people are going to be pulling off Narai because of that. And maybe that's a better opportunity for us. So I'll keep tweaking and tuning this over here on Kapow on Narai. And so that's where I'm going to set the GPUs for the week. The CPUs are going to stay on Cubic, and actually my 7950X3D. Some people were asking how I'm getting so high of a hash rate at its count on the 7950X3D, almost 400 its. Well, it's because it after 10 minutes about after I finished that video, it crashed and it just kept crashing. Turns out it was the XMP profile because 7950X3D, it just can't, the memory controller just cannot handle a 6400 megahertz RAM. So all I did was go in and turn it down to about 6,000, and that seems to be very stable. Still giving me about 363 its, so pretty good. And the total wattage, 138 watts, so not bad at all. So I'm going to probably go through and retune everything just to make sure I'm squeezing out the maximum on that. That's the squeeze for this week. I'd love to know what you're doing in the comments below. Is there some hot new coin that everybody's on besides Warthog? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video. And again, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along week to week. I'm TheTechnicals. See you next time.